iFish with BCF is proudly brought to you by BCF, Boating, Camping, Fishing, Suzuki, the ultimate outboard, and Steel Line, building Australia in steel. This gets me excited. How pretty is this dam? Holy snapping crab claw!
Oh my! It's like absolute sunshine!
Come on, mate. Oh, look at that! Oh, this is a big fish. Oh, yeah! Set the hook, he's coming at us!
Don't love when a plan comes together.
Welcome to Crystal Brook Super Yacht Marina, Port Douglas. It is a beautiful part of the world and a stunning day to boot. Now today, it means a lot to me. We are going offshore chasing some big, big reef fish. I'm fishing with a very special man who has invented something to help people that are less fortunate than ourselves. Let's go and check it out. Thanks, mate. Morning. Good to see you, lads. Let's go catch some fish. When most people think of Port Douglas, they think of beautiful restaurants, amazing coffee, and some incredible resorts. But I'm here to tell you the fishing out of this place is seriously unbelievable. I've fished it 4 or 5 times, never been disappointed, and today is going to be no exception. Just spoken to our skipper Fred. He's told me it's 1.5 hours to the first fishing destination. So, plenty of rigs. I'm going to have all these tied, so when the fish come on, I'm ready to rock and roll. Well, the boat has stopped, we are ready to fish, but I have to introduce you to Jack from Awesome Anglers. We met at AFTA a few years ago. I made you a promise, mate.
And you come good.
We're here, and today it's all about this, isn't it?
It is, mate. We are here with the gunner rod, and we're going to show everyone exactly why it's so special, how it allows everyone to fish. It doesn't matter whether you have a disability, whether you, you have a couple of kids. It'll just allow you to get fish to the boat quickly and do it really safely.
Let's show you how it works. There are a few things as exciting as the first drop of the day. I've been thinking about this moment for weeks. Just throwing the first cubes today over the side, trying to bring a few fish up, and a massive batfish is just cruising around the boat, helping himself. That's why I just love this place so much. A sea snake popped up before as well. You never know what you're going to see next.
And we're on. Always winning. So essentially, we've hooked up with the fish here now. The electric reel, this Beastmaster is just doing exactly what it needs to do. It's keeping that constant pressure on the fish. We're dragging it up. The gun rod is working with it, so you can see it's got that flexibility. Not too much, but just enough.
So Jack's just landed a beautiful trevally. I was on the bottom when he did, and straight away I got hit. Oh, there's some big fish down here. You've got to get them up quick. And the old gunner rod holder, the way I'm puffing and panting, I think that looks like a pretty good option. What have we got here? Another Trevor, I reckon, but won't know till we see it, and these things are so thick, they pull so hard. Let's have a look. What have we got? Yes, it looks trevally-ish. That's a nice fish. There you go, mate. We're going to throw him in the net. Beautiful Trevor. Well, Jack, you know what this shot is, don't you?
I do.
It's a couple of bludgers holding a couple of bludgers.
Mate, you know, it's the best work.
These things pull really hard, and I've got to say, the way you did it was a lot easier than the way I did.
I'm not even panting, I'm not puffing, I don't feel sore. How do you feel?
I'm puffing and panting a lot.
Yeah.
I worked hard. And how's the wound on the side of that thing?
Yeah, he's had a little bit of a tussle down there with something, so we still got him up though.
Absolutely, just goes to show how tough these things are. 1, 2, 3. Away they go. Well done, mate. Interesting fact, a lot of scenes from the movie Fool's Gold were filmed here in Port Douglas. The film wrapped on Matthew McConaughey's 37th birthday, and he celebrated here at the Iron Bar Hotel with Kate Hudson. Legend has it, he shouted the entire bar a drink. That's my kind of man.
You can see the little bit of a bounce there, so the fish is trying to fight. That's how quickly you can catch a fish. I reckon that would have been less than 20 seconds, 30 seconds maybe.
Now you saw how easy Jack did his fish. Oh! And you've seen how hard I'm working. Luckily, I like to work. Oh, it's fun, but not everybody literally has the ability to do this. And as I get older, I sort of understand why. They make it hard work. But you know what? I just love it. Oh, wowee, they are special fish. And if you're sitting at home seeing just how special these things are, you are almost as lucky as me because I'm doing it. Look at that, absolute power train. There are so many species of trevally, I get them mixed up all the time. I believe this one might be a bludger. Trevally, it's Latin for OMG, pulls like a draft horse. Well, not really, but you get the point. This bottom fishing rig is an absolute gem. I've been using it for about 20 years and I love it. Gamakatsu swivel, that connects my 80-pound Tiagra shock tippet to my 80-pound leader. That is a paternoster, and there's literally a loop down here that I put in that paternoster earlier. That runs down to a dropper, and on that dropper I've got a loop, so that loops over my 8-ounce sinker, but I can change it according to the tide. Best thing about this rig, I literally have a loop-to-loop system just there. So that locks on. I've just caught a big fish on that, so you can see that loop opens and closes. If I lose a hook, I just loop a new loop on, I'm ready to go. On the end of that little dropper, 2 6/0 Gamakatsu circle hooks. This one snelled to the line, that one tied on the end of the uni knot. Great for presenting long baits. Fish just love them, and as I said, shark comes along or I lose a hook, I pull that little snood off, put a new one on, and I'm good to go without having to tie an entire new rig.
How pristine is this? We are blessed to be out here in the Great Barrier Reef on a Friday.
This is just gold. Done.
Oh, there we go.
And he just stopped that fish in about 20 seconds. It took me 5 minutes before.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Let's get this fish in and get it back.
Lovely.
That is a serious piece of gear.
Another trevally on the gunner rod. We're going to send him back.
That was a pretty hot session, but we're looking for something different now, so Captain Fred's fired up the engines. We're moving about 2 Ks.
On the spot, boys, drop them down.
So we've moved to secret location number 4, and I just saw that sounder, mate. It is
It's loaded.
Loaded. Doesn't that get you excited? Mate, so one of the things that blew me away when we first met, you told me about awesome anglers.
Yeah.
Can you just let everyone at home know the sort of work you're doing?
Oh,
Because
mate.
it is mind-blowing.
It's an absolute joy. Through my mental health and social inclusion service, get to hang out with some of the most amazing humans. We engage with the community to take people fishing. That's what we do. We do it Monday to Friday, and Saturdays now, sorry. And we provide a safe space. We provide friendship, which is one of the really, really big things. A lot of people don't understand that about having a disability.
You're right, mate, you're right. Tell me, is it for all age groups?
Yeah, mate. So the youngest we got is about 6. Oldest is 86, and I'm personally touched by the industry. So
So you take these people fishing off a pier?
Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about it, mate. We're in Cairns. We take it off. We do the fishing off the Barron River Jetty.
Yep.
We're there 11 times a week. We do 4 dedicated kids sessions. The rest is for adults. We'd have a twilight session. That's great. I don't think a lot of fishing gets done. It's more of a pump the tunes and ordering some pizzas, and we just talk about how the week's been. What are we working on? Is there anything that you want to talk about?
That is so good. How good is that for a feel-good story? Awesome anglers doing an amazing job.
We love it.
Love it, mate. It's sensational. I'm in the NT. It is a beautiful part of the world, Darwin Harbour, catching some incredible mud crabs. The claws have been this big. Now, if you ever go mud crabbing, get yourself one of these canvas bags. It is such dirty business. As soon as you get rid of the crab, get rid of the pot, straight in here, fold it up, give them a hose. Absolute game changer. This fishing and boat tip is proudly brought to you by steelon.com.au and some very big muddies. Interesting fact, the laid-back tropical town of Port Douglas is the gateway to 2 UNESCO World Heritage listed wonders, the Great Barrier Reef and the Daintree Rainforest.
We're on the spot dropping, boys.
Oh, yep. Oh. I was bringing this up off the bottom. Off and something ate it. This is a good fish.
Let's go, Paul.
Oh, mate, this was halfway up, but I reckon.
I saw it.
I reckon it's a serious fish like a red, because it's just fighting like that. Oh,
Wow.
I'm getting absolutely stretched.
That is a donkey, my man.
It's a big fish. Oh, that was so weird. I was cranking it away from him.
You're gonna need a cup of tea and a lay down.
Mate, cup of tea in a Kingston. How good's that? We're in 53 metres of water, and we know that because the Beastmaster 9000 is telling us, and so's the Lowrance at the front. I just want to see this fish. It pulled so hard, I'm a little bit scared. Here we go, I've turned it.
He's giving you trouble.
He must be close.
Wow.
He must be close, Jack. Come on.
If you're not impressed with this,
Here we go. I see colour. Oh, yeah.
wow.
That's a Chinaman. It's a Chinaman. No wonder he fought. Take your time. These things, they don't know when to stop.
They are exhausting.
Look at that fish there. That is an absolute beast, and they fight hard. So this is a Chinaman fish, also known as a galloper for obvious reasons. Man, that thing pulled hard. At one stage I thought I might have had a 4 or 5 foot shark on as this beautiful red fish. Now, he may look tasty, but he is a no-take species. He has to go back because he carries a poison called ciguatera, and if you eat it, you will never ever forgive yourself. It is horrible. So this one's going back, but what a fight. The old galloper, I'm very impressed. This reef is just so full of so many incredible creatures. I'm just gonna place this one in the water. I wanna make sure he swims. There you go, mate. I just want to give him a good swim. We vented this fish as well. We really want to make sure he goes. There he goes, look at that. And that fish is swimming off absolutely beautifully. Looked after him so well. We vented him on a wet mat. He's going to live to a ripe old age.
That right there, the squid with the pilly inside, is one of the best baits you'll actually get. So let's see if we can convert this to a fish. All right, I'm going to lock him off. He's almost on the bottom now. All right, he's on the bottom now.
It's a good looking bait, mate.
Hang on.
Fish?
Yep. Here we go.
How long did that take?
That did not take long. It was a good little strike
And
there.
you actually innovate this thing with the idea that makes noise, the rings, you hear the bite?
It's designed to make noise. You want to hear it, so when you hear that bite, you can get onto it.
Wide, 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 wide. Oh, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. You are now my best friend in the whole wide world, because that is, in my opinion, not only a fish that matches your footwear,
Yeah.
we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
That is probably the best eating fish
That is
in
amazing.
the world. Now, it's a common debate, the best eating fish. What is your favourite eating fish?
Oh, look, mine, tell you what, I'm going to take that one. But I reckon Nanny Guy, Red Emperor, trout.
Yeah, trout is mine. Coral trout, so hard to beat. And apparently they got the name coral trout because when the English explorers came here, they actually saw these fish and they were pretty like the trout back home.
Yes.
In the rivers with those beautiful blue spots, and they called them coral trout.
Oh, what a stonker.
There is no better eating fish. Look at his eyeballs. He came up very, very quickly here. They are just so good. And the good thing is too, not too big. So if they get too big, they can get ciguatera.
That's perfect. That's such a good table fish, mate. You're welcome. That's all yours.
That is the proof in the pudding.
Yoo-hoo!
There's lots of fireplaces and there's countless lavatories. A peaceful water feature that makes catering a breeze. Our home here in the outdoors is BCFing fun. Hey!
Ta-da! Oh, I love taking pickies off the pea because I'm a tackle rat.
Well, thanks to the work from some incredible organisations like Tuna Champions, we now know just how important it is to look after our fish. If you're going to look after your fish properly, you need a good tool to do it with, then you need some ice and some salt water. These BCF insulated fish bags are absolutely perfect, whether you've got a tiny trailer boat or a massive cruiser. There's the medium, large and HD large. HD obviously standing for heavy duty. I'm here to tell you, it is seriously heavy duty. They've got strong handles, a beautiful zip that won't corrode, and each bag has a drainage bung, so it's very easy to clean out. Another massive benefit of the fish bag, you can literally fold it up, put it in the cabin. If you don't catch a fish, yeah, it happens to me sometimes, it's not an issue, but if you do, fold it out and you're ready to go. So get to your local BCF store and find the BCF insulated fish bag that suits your purposes best. You can go to all that effort to catch beautiful fish, you may as well look after them properly. To find your store, go to bcf.com.au or shop online. Interesting fact, Port Douglas, formerly known as White Island Point and Owenville, was officially named in 1877 after the then Queensland Premier, John Douglas. Good bite? Yeah. Oh, is that the real scully?
Yes.
That's a good fish then. Oh, she's pulling drag on the Beastmaster. This is big.
Battle of attrition.
This is big. I reckon a shark might have grabbed it, mate. But you never know, it could just be a big fish. Wind up, wind up. Oh my God! Oh, look at the shark down there. Look at the shark. And that is, holy snapping, I'm getting out to grab that. That is ridiculous.
My God.
Oh my God, hold that door closed. That would have been the biggest red emperor I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, look at that. That was a red emperor. I reckon just the head weighs 8 to 10 kilos. Mate, that is just wrong on every level. You wouldn't have had a chance without that rod holder of even seeing this head.
Not a chance.
Oh, I'm so gutted. That's a fish of a lifetime, man.
It is. We'll still get some fillets off her.
We'll still fillet this fish and eat it. Look at that. Well, Jack, the verdict is in. The lie detector has been used. Tell us the weight of that head.
That head was 9.5 kilos.
9.5 kilos of head.
9.5 kilos.
Unbelievable. Mate, if there was ever an ad for the gunnel rod holder, that was it, eh?
It stands up.
Squid is one of the best baits for almost any saltwater fish on the planet. I'm going to show you how to put one on a tool rig. 2 Gamakatsu 6.0s, and the key is to get the bottom one and put that in first. Just go in the hood and try and come out through as much of that head as possible to hold that together. Then our top hook is literally the hook that holds it in place. That goes through the top of the cone about, and I like to get this right, and I'll take my time, about there, and that will hang just beautifully. Look at that. Fish comes along, he's going to eat hooks, no matter where he eats. Here's a real one. What do we got?
He's still wanting to not...
That's a good fish, whatever it is. Oh, I see red.
I see red.
I see red. I see red. I reckon I see a beautiful nanny. You know what that is? Tropical trifecta. Got him on. That is an absolute gem, mate. Now,
Little smallmouth.
it's a big smallmouth, if that makes any
Yes,
sense at all.
absolutely.
I haven't been holding fish long. So these things actually grow to 20 pound, which blows me away.
Is that right?
I'm going to tell you something about this little device here. It is so effective that it stops shark predation because it gets the fish up so quick. But it gets them up so quick that as fast as my cameraman and as fast as my producer could run, they could not get here in time before you'd caught the fish.
Oh,
So we saw that fight on GoPro, but now we bring it to you on the big camera. Can you slow things down a bit, mate?
mate, I will. I'm just trying to get a whole fish this time, not a half fish.
You are a fishing machine. Well, as much as I love to eat these fish, I love watching them swim away as well. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, and he's going straight under the boat. Oh, look, there he goes. He is cruising. They're awesome fish. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube for everything iFish TV. And don't forget our website, ifish.com.au. The anchor is home. Our day together has come to an end, mate. How good is that?
It was sensational. That was everything we could have dreamed it to be.
Absolutely. I met this man about 18 months ago and we've been planning this day with excitement. I just wanted to show the world your innovation. How proud are you right now?
Mate, I feel on top of the world. The fact that not only did you say you were going to do it, you actually followed through and you've been in contact the whole time, I could not be any more impressed. I really can't be.
Well, I was impressed with that Red Emperor. OMG. And of course,
ridiculous.
Dragon Lady Charters, Derek and the team, you're absolute legends. If you come to Port Douglas, give it a go. And if you're at your local BCF store, check out the gunner rod holder, because this man, he's the genius. iFish with BCF is proudly brought to you by BCF, Boating, Camping, Fishing, Suzuki, the ultimate outboard, and Steel Line, building Australia in steel.